Right, Freelander 2 brake pedal. This is the thing of agriculturalness. And it confused me a bit at first. And we'll go and have a look. So in this video, we're going to show you the 2 brake light switches used on the Freelander 2. And we're also going to show you how to change them and tell you the part numbers for them. Right, so this is what is under your car, and it's a lot easier for me to have bought this one off some breakers on eBay. But basically, if you watch, the brake pedal, the master cylinder pushes it up, and as you push it down, it's this pad here. There's part of the pedal that moves down, and that causes these 2 plunger switches to work. Can you see that nicely, Alicia? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right, so why have they got 2 brake light switches? Good question. And why are they different? That's also a really good question, and one I don't have an answer for. So, on the Freelander 2, you've got 2, and what are they for? So, the black one here, and we've done this, we've tested this on the car. So, we turn the car, and we jam the brake pedal down, and then we, with our finger, press each of these switches. And if you press the black one in and out, the brake light comes on and off, as you would expect. With this one, it doesn't do anything to the brake lights. So this one, I'm pretty sure, is driving the brake lights. This one is for the ECUs. So the auto gearbox and your cruise control need to know when you've pressed the brake pedal. So for some reason, they've separated the ECU circuit and the light circuit, probably for some electrical interference nonsense. And there may be a degree of duplicity. If it sees one giving a brake light signal and the other one not, it probably works out and flags up an error code out of some diagnostics, I'd imagine. Right, so I guess they've used 2 different switches because the connectors, the electrical connectors here, are different. So at the factory, they couldn't assemble you couldn't put that plug in that one and you couldn't put that plug in that one. But then again, if they're both sensing the same thing, I'm not sure it would have mattered, but maybe one takes a higher current. Don't know. Right, so if you need to change it. So, right, if when you press your brake pedal, your brake lights don't work, it could be the fuse. We'll have a look which fuse it is, shall we, Lissy? We'll tag it on the end of the video. Or it could be your brake light switch. And you could probably measure the voltage here because there should be voltage at the switch here. How do we change them? We'll have a look at that in a minute. Now, first thing you're going to have to do, now we're filming this here because under the car, you cannot see what is going on at all, can you, Alicia?
No.
It is quite painful. And I don't think it's worth stripping all the dashboard out to get at them. Most people are saying you can get to them, it's just fiddly. So this video is so you can envisage what is under the dash because you ain't going to see a lot. You will see the blue and the black and you'll see. Now, no, when you're looking for it, you'd think it'd be above the brake pedal, but it's not. It's way over above the accelerator pedal, but we'll see that in a minute. So this one here, the black one, there's a bit you've got to press. Actually, we haven't even taken this out yet, have we, this year? Right, there you go. So you're pressing that bit in the middle at the top, which allows that plug. So you will get that plug out of the black one. And then this one looks even funkier. Have we got anything to press on that, Alicia? Right, on the blue one, it's trickier. Now, luckily, it is facing the right way. There is nothing to press other than this little green bit that's in the middle of the white there. You've got to press that in to extract it. While pulling the connector. I just did it off camera. There we go. So you're literally just pressing that little bit there in. Okay, so that's the one. It may be easier to disconnect it before you take the electrical connectors off. Right, so we'll assume you've got the electrical connectors off. Right, now how do you get these out? So I've put this little diagram here. Okay, so let's have a look at our diagram. So I've written in black the black pedal. So that's the brake light switch, and this is the part number, LR032956. Before, it was XKB 500-170. And then, likewise, here's the part numbers. Does that come out on the video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Now, to take the black one out, you have to turn it as you're looking at it, sort of front on. You've got to turn it clockwise. So this one, now we've done this a couple of times. It will be hard, right? But turn it clockwise, only about however many degrees that is, and then it will come out. So you can see it's got this sort of funny shape here. Okay, so that one is clockwise to remove it, right? And this one is anti-clockwise to remove it. So you're going to have to get it and give it and get it out. Now, the problem, the pain in the ass is, right? And it is and it isn't. Put these back in. Okay. Right, you cannot remove this one on its own because look, it crashes into the black one. So now luckily this is the ECU one, so I think most of the time you will be changing this black one, but let's do that again then. So you have to take that one out first before you can take that one out. Now they lock in with these little wings here. Now you would think those wings were pushing outwards, but they're not. They're actually pushing up, right? So that spring there is acting in a spring like that. And these little lugs, the only thing that keeps it in, they locate in these slots that I've highlighted orange. So as it comes round, that little peg goes ding and sits in that little hole. And when you're ripping it out, you're ripping that little pin there out because it's stuck in there. So that's why you have to give it a twist and get it out. Let's see if we can see that happening in real life. I'll get it the right way round. So yeah, okay. Sort of, something like that. There you go. Oh, this actually doesn't lock in there, does it? It starts there. That's the start position. And then it locks there. So that's what you're playing with there. Right, and they seem to sort of not quite grip as well on the second time as the first time. Right. So that is the brake pedal. That's the brake pedal. That's the part numbers. Right, let's check the fuse, shall we, Alicia? Right, fuses. So come with me. It is fuse number 28. Okay, so what you've got to do is you've got to come under your passenger side, and this right at the back there you will find this panel, and you have to squeeze these two little bits in and release this thing. And fuse 28, that is up. So fuse 28, if you reach over my shoulder, Alicia, if you can see. Oh, I'll go on the other side, I'll go on the other side. So here we go, let's go under here. So you will see your fuse box like this, and it's this bottom right hand one, right at the bottom there. Have you got that, Alicia? Yep. Okay, and you pull him out, and he's a 5 amp fuse. So that is the fuse that is your brake light. Oh, it's all going wrong. Pop that back in. So there you go. Right, we will have a last go at seeing whether we can actually get to the brake light switch under here. Right, you're gonna end up in somewhat of an undignified position here, I reckon. So I've got my headlight on and I've got my recording glasses on, so I can actually do some weird recording here where you're recording me and I'm now recording you. Right, so let's see if this comes out on the Meta glasses, because I don't know how else we do this. Right, you can keep recording that one, Alicia, so people can see my... Right, here we go. Right, so hopefully you can see this now. So the brake pedals here, there's this funny little air vent here, and hopefully you can see the blue one there and the black one there. Now, it's most likely we're going to change the black one in Alicia. The ODB2 port is right in the way. But basically, which way have we got to do the black one? Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? Right. Right. Okay. Right, guys. Then you got to get in there. So I pushed up with my thumb and down with the other one, and it did go. Right, and then he wants to go. He knows he wants to. Ugh. So let's have a look if there's enough room to wiggle this badger out of here. There you go. He's coming. Even with the Meta glasses, we're only getting half the story. So yeah, don't worry about the connector. Get him out like that, then unplug the connector. Okay. And you're good to go. Put it back on, twist it back in. Right, I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. I'm dying.